Happy New Year. We're here to sell some amazing ideas about education reform.
Sometimes it helps to enlist the help of respected people of opposing viewpoints to share common ideas about how to improve our great nation. This is why we have come together to forge a united front and urge the continuing improvement of American schools. As you may know, my No Child Left Behind Act has shaken the foundation of the American educational system by holding teachers, schools and school districts accountable for the progress made by students in public schools throughout the United States of America.
After passing along the Oval Office to President Bush, I was able to watch from a distance and see the impact and backlash created by No Child Left Behind. Whatever you may think of the effects of No Child Left Behind, the act has created changes in the way young people are educated. However, for young people to succeed in the global economy, more has to be done.
In some places, it appears no efforts made to reform education has created enough change in how students perform. This requires us to make some drastic changes to improve the life chances of American youth for generations to come.
With this in mind, let's take a look at some suggestions made by Bernevlin Ellis, a sociologist from Chicago, Illinois.
Mr. Ellis, in an unpublished manuscript, makes the following assertion. As a society, we can revolutionize the way our youth are socialized and make them the future leaders of the global economy in some simple ways. The family, economy, politics, religion and mass media can all play important roles in creating the change necessary in this society.
Sounds promising. Let's take a look at how he proposes to accomplish these lofty goals.
Where was this guy when I was making appointments to the Department of Education?
He asserts families are a crucial support for professionals responsible for educating our youth. However, it cannot be expected that there is a parent at home waiting to help a kid with homework on a daily basis. Many children, even those in two-parent families, are left to complete homework alone with other kids or receive help from professional child care providers. However, regardless of the structure, resources or other situation of the family, there is the expectation that every young person will get the support they need from their individual family to help them succeed in school.
He further states, parents and other family members need to be motivated to engage the schooling provided for the children in individual families. In families where this support is not available, or simply not given, there needs to be a way to motivate the children of each household to succeed in school. Parents without the time or resources to assist their children with school need to reach out to other parents, professionals or organizations that can help them meet the educational needs of children. This should not be done with one phone call, email or conversation. This should be done with diligent effort. Parents need to locate the best advocate and resource to assist their children with school.
What about parents who don't work? What does Mr. Ellis suggest we do about those parents?
He suggests unemployed adults with school-aged children receiving any form of public assistance should be required and trained to provide support for the educational efforts of their neighborhood schools. This could provide a much-needed physical presence of vested adults to support the education of youth, as well as provide a safety net for youth traveling to from school in high-crime communities. Social control is manifest function of having highly visible vested adults available to support the efforts of our educational professionals. Serving as a crossing guard, tutor, hall monitor, assistant coach or other support position empowers adults to be advocates for an important part of the socialization of children in any community. This should also encourage children to develop a healthy sense of self as a student, as they will see the value of going to school since it requires the time, talent or skill of people paid and unpaid. This would have an impact far beyond the cost on implementing a program such as this.
So, as you can see, it takes more than standardized testing, consequences for teachers, and school districts to implement change in the performance of students. It takes the thoughtful engagement of parents and other vested parties to create a generation of youth, to set America on target and improve American schools.
Thank you for viewing our program.